Hey, good morning, Restore Church. It's Jordan Taylor here, and there is a lot of stuff going on here at Restore Church. So buckle up with me, and let's go ahead and jump into this week's rNews. So here in the next several weeks, we have several really big Sundays coming up, and they're happening all right in a row. And the first one of these big Sundays is April 2nd for Baptism Sunday. And I know we've mentioned baptism several times the past couple weeks, but I really want to stress about how important it is. It's a time where you get to come together surrounded by friends and family and make a public declaration of a change that's happening on the inside. It's where you get to say, I've decided to follow after Jesus, and I'm inviting all of you here to help, one, keep me accountable, and two, help me grow closer to Jesus. So maybe you are one of three kinds of people where, one, maybe you have given your life to Jesus for the very first time in the past several weeks, and you're wondering, what is that next step? Well, one, I would like to say congratulations on making the best decision of your life. And two, baptism is that next step. Or maybe you're the second kind of person where you say, I've been saved for a long time and I just never got around to it. So God knows I'm saved. It's not important. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. Baptism is actually something God and Jesus has specifically asked us to do. Or maybe you're the third kind of person who said, man, I was really on fire for Jesus in years and years ago, but recently that fire has kind of dwindled a little bit. But it's time for me to get back into it, and I just really want to rededicate my life to God. If that's you, if you're any of those three kinds of people, I would really encourage you to take a moment and decide, man, hey, do I want to get baptized? And if you do, you can head on over to restorechurch.net and sign up under the events tab. And maybe if you say, I don't know if it's time yet, and you want to learn a little bit more about what baptism is, what Christianity and this whole Bible thing is, well, we have a class for you called Alpha, which will be starting on April 11th. And that will be a class that just lets you know a little bit about the basics of the faith so you can make a little bit more of an informed decision on, hey, do I want to get baptized or not? Either way, we'll see you on April 2nd for our Baptism Sunday. Our second big Sunday in a row is coming up on April 9th. And I'm sure from that, many of you have guessed it, because that's right, it's Easter Sunday. And we are so excited for Easter in this season because we believe that many lives are going to be transformed by the power of Jesus Christ in this season. And we're actually asking all of you to become a big part in our Easter promotional campaign. And it's going to look super simple, I promise. What's going to happen is after service today, you're going to receive one of these invite cards. And if you need more of them, all you got to do is go to the guest service area right where I'm standing at, out in the lobby, and they'll be able to get you more of those. And what we're asking you to do is to commit to give those cards away to others. That's it. That's simple. But while you are giving those cards away, we also ask you to be on the lookout for stories. And what I mean by stories is that we believe that life change can happen from a simple invite to church. That could happen after they've already attended a service, but it can also happen right when you invite them in the moment. So if you have a story of life change happening with your invites, or maybe you have a story of how your life has changed and been impacted from somebody inviting you to church, we would love to hear about it so we can share that with the rest of the church. If you have a story that you would like to share, you can email us at info@restorechurch.net and we'll be in touch about how we can collect that story to share with the rest of the church. Man, we are excited for this Easter season and we're praying for you as you start to impact the lives of all of the individuals that God has placed in your sphere of influence. And our next big Sunday in a row is going to be on April 16th, where we have guest speaker, Pastor Mike Batolato coming, where he's going to share a little bit of his story and how he went in 1 year from a successful high school student to a opioid addict and a high school dropout, and how the challenges he faced brought him to understand that he was made for so much more. And you do not want to miss this Sunday, April 16th, with Pastor Mike Batolato. And now it's time for this week's Kingdom Builders highlight. And this week, we're highlighting Kingdom Builders Wendi Rawls from Save One. The statistics are startling, but true. 1 in every 4 women has had an abortion. This also means that 1 in every 4 men have lost fatherhood. Politics have dictated the narrative on abortion long enough. We want the church to be the first place people turn to for help, and not the last. You may have chosen abortion personally, lost a child to abortion, or your life has been profoundly affected by abortion. Save One can help. The Save One team is dedicated to helping men, women, and loved ones recover mentally, emotionally, and spiritually after the choice of abortion. We help by walking you through a simple Bible study that takes a revealing look at post-abortion pain and guilt. The program pinpoints the debilitating issues of unforgiveness, anger, and wrong thoughts. Step by step, you will learn how to rely on your Creator for the courage to deal with the past, forgive others and yourself, and how to renew your mind daily, leading to true hope and healing. Thank you for supporting Kingdom Builders so we can continue to support the work Wendi is doing through Save One.